Longer nights and shorter days signal the end of tomato growing season. But did you know you can still keep those vines producing and harvest more tomatoes well into the fall? Tomatoes are warm season crops, but with the right late season care, you can extend your harvest, ripen more fruit, and get the most out of every vine before frost hits. Hi, I'm Linda. Welcome to Veggy 360, where you're going to learn how to grow great tasting veggies year-round, even in small spaces. If your climate is like mine, hot and humid, your plants may look tired by mid-season. Leaf spot diseases, pest damage, and fewer fruit setting due to heat stress. But here's the good news. As fall temperatures cool, plants often rebound with new growth and more blooms. Here's how to help them thrive. First, control leaf spot diseases. Keep those plants healthy to support fruit production. You want to prune off any diseased leaves regularly, but remember to clean those pruners between plants in order to minimize disease spread. You can do this either with a rubbing alcohol spray or hydrogen peroxide spray. You can also use Clorox wipes. You want to use disease controlling sprays to manage these issues. And when I say manage, you won't be able to eliminate them because once they're established, they're there, but you can control them as much as you can. You can make a hydrogen peroxide spray by mixing 8 ounces of 3% hydrogen peroxide per gallon of water. 3% hydrogen peroxide is what you get at the grocery store or the drugstore. Spray this weekly, thoroughly coating the tops and bottoms of the leaves. You can also make a baking soda spray. For each gallon of water, you want to add 1 heaping tablespoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon vegetable oil, and a few drops of Castile soap. Spray this weekly, again, thoroughly coating the tops and the bottoms of the leaves. I like to alternate these 2 sprays, particularly when we have a bad leaf spot disease issue. Also, you can use a copper fungicide spray. It's organic, but use this sparingly in order to avoid copper buildup in the soil. You also want to harvest at the breaker stage. You want to pick tomatoes when they first begin to show the ripe color. This is called the breaker stage. Flavor will be fully developed at this point, and the fruit will continue to ripen off of the vines. And as a bonus, it frees up energy for the plant to ripen the remaining fruit that much faster. Pinch off all blossoms and new growth. About 4 to 5 weeks before your first frost, you want to pinch off all new blossoms because these flowers just won't have time to mature to ripe fruit. You also want to remove any suckers or side shoots because these too will divert energy from ripening fruit. Adjust the watering schedule. With cooler temperatures and fall rains, means less watering. But you want to keep that soil moisture consistent in order to minimize blossom and rot. You also want to harvest right before a heavy rain because you want to avoid cracking and bland, mushy fruit. Try root pruning. Some gardeners swear by this. They dig a shallow circle around the base of the plant about 12 to 24 inches out or 30 to 60 centimeters out. This will stress the plant and may trigger faster ripening. Now, I haven't tried this yet, so if you have, please let us know in the comments below. How well did this work for you? Once nighttime temperatures dip below 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees C, ripening slows dramatically. You can use row covers to protect your plants against early frosts, but once temperatures settle into the 40s or around 4 degrees C, tomato flavor and texture just declines. Think bland, mushy fruit, kind of like when you store your tomatoes in the fridge. Yum, right? That's basically your cue. It's time to wrap up the season. So there you have it. My best tips for maximizing late season tomato harvest. Which of these techniques do you like to use? I'd love to hear results. Let us know in the comments below. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Veggy 360 for more year-end gardening tips. Happy gardening. Bye-bye now.